Welcome to part 7 of Truth versus Lies. And the lie is more popular. December the 26th, 2022. Let no man deceive you. I was just talking as I come out of part 6 into part 7 here. I was just talking about how man is getting away from the plan of salvation. That we are saved by faith. We are saved by grace, through faith alone. But if you believe it, you will do it. You will be a doer of the word if you believe it. Oh, there's a concept. There's a concept. If I believe it, I'm going to do it. Right? If you believe the lie, you will do it. Look at how many of y'all believe the lie about Santa Claus, and you do it. You live it. You even go through these little phases where you act out this little lie, and you teach this lie so much that you try to provide evidence for a lie that's not even real. Just to make someone believe it. You try to put proof with it. Oh, Satan wouldn't do something like that, would he? Just to deceive the very elect. He wouldn't take multiple lies. Like the world is a spinny little ball out here in space floating around the sun. No, he wouldn't do that. No, he wouldn't do that. Why would he do that? And certainly Satan wouldn't try to convince people that witchcraft was good for them, pharmakia, and that they needed to put that in their temple and not worry about going to churches anymore. They don't need those anymore just to be healed, because now they got their pharmakia. So now they got more time to go out here and do whatever they want to. They don't have to go to the house of God anymore. They don't have to go serve God at all. They don't have to give God any reverence whatsoever anymore. And God won't mind. No. Why would God mind that? That's not idol worship at all. He's a jealous God. And you're giving all your praise to yourselves, to your families, and even to strangers. If they have money and their prestige and they're well-to-do, or if they're a star or famous in any way. Who made them famous? How did a famous person become famous? Because someone idolized them. That's how. Go to your rock concerts and your country music concerts now. Look who your idol is, baby. Dolly Parton, Kenny Chesney, Roy Rogers. He's a movie star, I know, but he also sang too. What was that? Kenny Rogers? Yeah, you sing with Dolly? Oh boy, I thought they were married forever. When I was a kid, I did. I thought they was a couple. I couldn't figure out why they had different names. I couldn't figure out why her name was Dolly Parton and his was Kenny Rogers. I couldn't figure out how come she didn't have her husband's name. I was just a little squat then, and I asked Mommy that once. That's when I found out they weren't married. Kind of broke my heart, because I thought, well, that makes the cutest couple. Because I thought, well, they singing together, surely and they working together like that. Surely they a married couple. Married couples are supposed to work together like that. But no, see, Mommy was a country music star fan. She loved that stuff. I never did care for it, to be honest. I never did care for a lot of music. Um, but, you know, those people got famous and they let people idolize them. And I love, even these gospel music singers have gone to doing that. And they got to where they like being schmoozed and patted on the back and having all that praise. You know, let me tell you something, gospel singers. Y'all stealing the glory of God. That gift of singing you have, you didn't happen upon that. You didn't give that to yourself. Jesus gave that to you. And all that idol worship that you're receiving, you're stealing His glory. Same goes for you stars, but you know that, don't you? Many of you are neck deep in the NWO. That's the New World Order. You've sold your soul out to have fame and fortune in this world. And you want to say, oh no, that's the Lord. He blessed me because he came to give us life and have it, that we may have it more abundantly. Not in this world, He didn't. He don't want to give you an abundant life in this world. That's drawing you away from Him. Why would He bless you to live in this world more abundantly in a worldly way? Oh, there's a lot of wisdom, right? Plot. Hope you got that. Stop preaching that like it's about everything. It's not about every aspect of life. That's causing people to get their feelings hurt when it don't happen for them. God knows what we have need of. That is what He gives us in abundance. What we have need of. And what we think we may have need of might not be what we truly have need of. Yeah, it's hard sometimes to learn the difference. It really is. Let's get back into this Ephesians, so. Let's get back into this Ephesians 5. Be ye therefore be ye not there. Oh, I get my tongue tied here. Be not ye therefore partakers with them. What does that mean? Having nothing to do with them. Who? The children of disobedience. The unbelievers. Because that's unbelief. Them that don't believe Jesus is God. Them that don't believe just like you. How can Bible teaches how can any two walk together except they agree? You can't. But no, you want to compromise. You'll throw your belief that Jesus is God and that you got to be baptized in His name under the bus. And see, I was talking about Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton being married there a few minutes ago. See, because I thought they were married. And I couldn't figure out why she didn't take on his name. And I was just a little squat. And I was about five or 6 years old, and I couldn't figure it out. And I asked Mommy, why done therefore did she not go and get? Why ain't she a Rogers? Why didn't she take and change her last name? And Mom said, well, her last name is Parton. That's her name. And she's famous for that. And that's what people know her by. So she didn't take on her husband's last name, but he's not her husband. They was singing a while ago there about being islands in the stream now, Mommy. I know. And about loving one another. No, they got to be married to be doing that. And that's what I told her. You just, Yeah. But anyways, let's not talk about fornication and adultery right at this moment. We'll get into that directly. For ye were sometimes darkness. Yeah. One of these days you'll come out of it. That's the hope and prayer. Hopefully before the trumpet sounds, because that ain't far off. They're about to start blowing, actually. The seals are open. They're opening. Yes. No matter. And no, that ain't no type and shadow. There's nowhere in this book where it says anything about types and shadows. Stop teaching that, watchman. You're going to get yourself thunderstruck. The Lord is going to snap you real good with some lightning if you don't stop that. He's going to hit you with some shock and awe. In other words, He's going to snap stuff out of your life worse than He already has. He already done been trying to get your attention, taking things away to get you up out of them lies you've been living. To get you some alone time with Him. You best be spending some alone time with Him before you go to try to add back onto yourselves. You let God do what He's going to do. Let God be God. Let God do it. Don't try to do it yourselves. You can't. You don't know what God's will is for you. And He could do a much better job than you, clearly. Look at the lies you've been living in. Not just the Santa Claus. Not just the Santa Claus. There are many lies. Many lies. Many things you've been deceived on. History itself. Science. Medical science. Pharmacia. No, I'm not giving medical advice. I'm giving spiritual advice. Do not whack my video. This is not medical misinformation. This is spiritual, truthful information to which you have no knowledge of clearly. Listen to the videos and maybe you'll learn something. Maybe Jesus will have an effect on you. And you will know then that He is God. And maybe then you'll be set at liberty too. The truth shall set you free. Now, getting on back into this. Verse 8. For ye were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of light. But you're not walking as children of light if you're telling lies. That's of the devil. And the lust of your father you will do. We read that just a few minutes ago in one of the other parts. You have to come out of these sins. Foolish virgins, where is the oil in your lamps? See, because a lot of us, we get these thoughts when we're so mistreated throughout our lives. And we think, wow, if we were just famous or popular with people, they would love us. No, that popularity doesn't equal love. That means people just like the simple things that you're doing, so they're upholding for you. That's not love. And I'll tell you the truth, so you hate me. But I can live with that. As long as I please Jesus and have His love, I'm good to go. I don't need anything else. Because what I truly need is Jesus. That's all I need. Just Jesus. Just give me Jesus. He's all I need. Because He will take care of everything. And everything I'm meant to have, He will bring to me. I don't have to go out of my way to get it. I don't have to perform like the monkey at the zoo, or I don't have to do the trapeze at the circus or anything like that. I just have to follow His word, to show Him that I love Him. Because I'm not saved by those works. That's just a way, because if you love Him, you'll be a doer of this word. I'll see you in the next part.